was talking to a friend the other time, and then she was like, I know about art, and I know that, there are artists and people who are really creative, but I cannot interpret art. And I was like, that was really something profound, because I used to think when I was young that everyone is an artist. I still do think that everyone is an artist, but to interpret art, it's special. It's special. So I actually really have something really interesting to share with you guys today. So I went to my parents' house and I went to the attic to, just search for things, because I was like always curious with like things and stuff, just old stuff. So I found my art box, right? Now, I have always been an artist. I love art, and I first started with art, like drawing. I would draw like with pencil, like pencil portraits, painting with watercolor, and, a whole lot. I still do draw, but I'm more into filmmaking right now. But I found my art box, and I would like us to see what's inside and what I've been doing over the years. Mind you, I've had this thing since I was like 10, 11. So it's like really great. Now, I love to create. And it's not just about, okay, I'm just going to make something or whatever it is. But like, I love art to a point where like everything has to be artistic, right? And I am actually really blessed to have a visual sense. Let's go in my art bin and I'm gonna show you all the DIYs. Like, I really used to do a lot of things. Yeah, I DIY'd a lot. So yeah, let's look at it. Say hello to my art box, right? Yeah, it's kind of really dirty because it was in the attic for forever, all these years. And it's really great. I remember doing a lot with this thing. Like, this was me, right? I didn't have phones, or, I didn't really care about like the phone stuff and the computer stuff. And this is the reason why I sit sometimes and I'm like, yo, I'm really proud of me, because like I just transitioned to like things fast. I was not, with the entire social media thing and the computer stuff, but immediately I got to it. I'm like, I figured out my love for film. I was like, you know what? I am going. And I got really super computer literate fast. Like, that's how I want. If I want something, I go for it, no matter what. So this was like my entire life. My entire life. I would go to school and I would come back from school hoping to touch this, to like feel this. I told everybody in the house, nobody come near this box. Like, you don't touch this. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem. Nobody touch this. So yeah, let's open it and see. I have like a bunch of things in here, and it's really amazing. Like this, I remember this was an electric eraser. There were some things that I really wanted and I didn't have access to them. So what I would do is I would get creative and I would DIY whatever it is that I want to do. So I did some research and, I went on the internet and I figured out that, to get like certain crisp lines when you're doing like pencil portraits, you need an electric eraser. And there were no electric erasers when I wanted them. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to actually make my own electric eraser. And then I got like, this is a pipe, like a hot water, like wall pipe. And I had like tiny motors in this with like this little tube thingy. And I would cut the eraser to like small parts like this. And I'm gonna connect like a battery. I'm sure I have like a battery in here. Like, these batteries are like found in power banks and stuff like that. And I would use this battery with this stuff, and I would have like a little, yes, little cover here. Like this is like what, soft drink cap. And I would have it, I would close it. And yeah, this was my electric eraser. Like this is what I used like to do most of my drawings. This was the electric eraser. Art was actually the reason why I started to love myself more, because I used to hate myself a lot. But anytime I get out of like the noise and everything and I just sit and just create something that's artistic and to me and I enjoy it, I actually really do feel better. Like if I am sick, it's a spiritual thing for me. If I'm sick and I draw or I film, like I'm filming right now, I was actually really in a really bad mood and I just came and set up my camera and started filming. If I do this, it's a thing. It's like therapy for me. We live in a world right now where it's like you have to either be like, the system stuff. You have to be a doctor or a nurse, especially if you grew up in a Nigerian home, that you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer or something like that. So you can make the money and, be okay in life and whatever it is. So most of the times you figure out that you wouldn't have time for art and it will look like, okay, that is not going to put money in my pocket. It's not going to put food on my table. So I won't really think about it. But that's the thing with art. You have to want to do it. It's a spiritual thing. It's something where you connect with the cosmos. You connect with God. At least this is how I've been living, right? Like I cannot do anything that is not creative. I wouldn't feel good. Even if I'm doing something that is corporate or that is like, this is serious and you're supposed to be this, even because I teach, right? I teach a business school. Even if I am teaching people how to do this, how to do that, I would rather not have it the standard boring way. Like I just cannot stand boring. I cannot stand anything boring. This is like an ancient tissue, to blend like the graphite powder or like the charcoal. I used this. I'm like, whatever it is I'm gonna do to figure something out, I will do it. And this was also a DIY blending stump, right? Because I wanted to really max out my art. Like I wanted to make sure that I create really beautiful art. So I went online and I saw that, using blending stump to blend the pencil, it was really good. So this is actually really paper. It's all paper. I made it like this. And this also, right? I remember that there's a pencil that's actually an eraser, right? Because you have the Tombow Mono Zero eraser, you have the electric eraser, and then you have the pencil eraser. It's a pencil, but with eraser in it. It don't have like the graphite strip in it. It has an actual eraser. So you could sharpen the pencil and you would have a really sharp eraser. So I'm like, I cannot get that. So what I'm gonna do, I split an actual pencil and I cut an eraser, like really tiny. It's like the size of literally a graphite block or like a graphite stick that's almost inside of the pencil. And I put it in here and I taped it to have this. So it's like really cool. Like these were like makeup brushes. I used to do makeup. Like I was like doing a lot. I was doing a lot. I used to do makeup. I did some makeup for my mom. I did a makeup for my friend. I did a makeup for, I used to do makeup. But I was like, nah, I don't really want to go into makeup. So yeah, so most of like the makeup tools that I was using, I'm like, I'm an artist. So if I'm not really gonna go fully into makeup, I might as well just use the makeup tools to make my art better. So that's why I have the makeup brushes. And they're really good to like blend out, the shading on the paper. Is like really cool. despite the fact that I was always really, really interested in doing hyper realistic drawings, you know, having it to look real, but I also wanted it to look artistic, right? Like, I don't just want to copy from like a magazine, you know, maybe like a picture, you know, to like literally copy it. I'm like, it has to be creative. I really used to do a lot. So in here, oh yeah, I used to actually really DIY my own charcoal powders. So what I would do is I would get like vines or like certain woods, and I would have it in like a tin can. I would like stuff all the woods in the tin can after cutting them, and I'm gonna close it. I would like poke a hole like in the middle of the stuff. I saw it on YouTube actually. And then I would set it on fire, and it's gonna like burn, really, really, really burn. And then I get out the burnt charcoal sticks, and then I grind them into fine charcoal powder. Like, yeah, that's how I used to get. I still have this cup full of charcoal powder because you don't just use it like that. It catches the paper really fast. So you just need like the brush. You just dip it in the brush and like you can like rub it on the paper, and it's gonna be like super nice, super cool. So I still have a lot here because, yeah, I didn't really use it like that. And in here is actually graphite powders. So I would literally grind the pencil. I had like an entire box of pencils that I just used to grind. I would take the pencil out of the wood, and I would just grind it to fine powder. And this is actually really jewelry boxes, like the tiny earrings boxes and stuff like that. So I just used to have it here, you know, being resourceful. One thing with art is it's from within. It's deeply spiritual. It's an expression. So you cannot dilute art. Like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it like this, or at least for me, I cannot dilute art. Like, even if I'm going to do a piece of content for something that is like, you know, maybe less pay or something like that, I would still add a little bit of my personality in that. And this was actually the sheet. I used to like swatch my pencils. Like I would like check if like the darker grades and stuff like that. And mind you too, there weren't availability of darker grade pencils. Like pencils that were 6 to 8 to 12B pencils, like there weren't availability of those things. So these were my pencils. Oh, they're so dirty. These are were my pencils. They still are my pencils. I still have them. So yeah, like this was really one of my favorite mechanical. It still has a lead in it. This was one of my favorite mechanical pencils. I still love it. It's from Pentel. I don't know. Yeah, Pentel Code. Yeah, it's from Pentel, I think. But yeah, there was a lady. She used to sell art supplies, but like it was like barrel art supplies. Like, you know how it is, like they send some like art stuff from the States, and you know, you have people selling them on the like the roadside and stuff like that. So there was this lady, I really loved her so much. Like she used to actually have those things that weren't available. So I would go to her and I would get it. Like she was like, I was her customer. I was like a major customer. I still have some lead in this like mechanical pencil lead box. So yeah, I have like, yeah, this is 2B. Still have it in there. And this was like one of my favorite makeup brushes to like put like the graphite powder on the paper. This was one of my faves. I love it. I love it. I'm trying to build like a box. Like I told you, I still, like these are where my Legos and stuff like that. I still play with my toys, by the way. I don't care. Even if I'm 40 something, I will play with my toys. It helps me. Yeah, I'm not gonna be walking out here with a mental health issue. Oh my God, we are, you know, mental health, this and that. These helps me, right? Life is not that serious. Stop making it too serious. Be serious with life or whatever it is. Figure out a way to make money and be an adult, but it's not that serious. If you take life too seriously, it will take you too seriously. And if it does, and you don't have stamina, that's when you start having mental health issues and stuff like that. So I'm whimsical, I am fun, I'm nice, I'm whatever it is, I'm expressive. I have my personality because I be doing this on my free time, enjoying and being creative, whenever I have free time. And then I go back to being professional in professional spaces. So life is not that serious. Don't take it too serious. Yeah, but I'm trying to build this box and I don't know how. So I'm just gonna continue doing whatever it is I'm doing here. But yeah, I think I need to add this piece. I wanna build like a big box. It's something really big. So yeah, I am a all-around artist. And this is the reason why I really struggled before to actually find a niche and stick somewhere. Because I'm like, I know how to do a lot of things and I want to do a lot of things. So yeah, art means the world to me. Like, I really love art. I love how, I can express myself through my vision and how I'm able to see things. And this is the reason why I started sharing my perspectives more, because like I am a sole believer that we all have beautiful perspectives, because life is not one thing. Life is not, okay, so this is what I think this is. And because I've always lived like this, and my experiences that I've had over the years, and how I was trained, and what I like and all these things. You know what? This is life. I think that's life. No, life could be whatever it is to you. Life could be anything. It could be a lot of things, right? But over the years that you've lived and the things that you've done actually really made you to think that that is what it is. But that's your reality, right? I feel like once you understand that, you would appreciate life more. You would appreciate your life. You would appreciate the things that are around you, and just live and be creative. So that's why I really love to draw. I really love to paint. I really love to film. I love to sit and edit. I love beautiful things. Like, I could just look at this tripod and be like, oh my God, I love the proportions. And it's just so beautiful. And I just love it. Like, that's the kind of person I am. So this is the reason why most of the times I'm always like taking pictures of things, like, or people or whatever it is. Sometimes I would see someone and I would really love that person. And I would be connected to that person just because they look a certain way. Like, how the proportions of their face, like how it's looking. Like, I would look at some people and I'm like, okay, this person has a really beautiful lip. Or I would just be like, on a walk, and then I would see a random building. This is the reason why my camera roll is always filled up, because I just be taking pictures of a lot of things. And that's how I was able to discover my love for filmmaking. Thank you so much for coming to my little art show and, seeing my little art box. I really appreciate you. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I want to hug you, but I don't know. I can't in the camera, but I'm going to hug you. Yeah. So I'm going to hug this box, and yeah, that's how you know I'm hugging you, and I love you so much for coming. Comment what you think. If you're an artist, let's link up, whatever it is. Yeah, but thank you. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. And this goes here. But wait. No, I don't want it to have that thing, so I'm going to put this one here, but I need another part. Yeah, I did these already. Like, they're like windows or the box covers. Still doing a lot. Just trying to see whatever it is that fits.